welcome to my World Financial Group Daily Journal. Um, my name is Adi. Today I'll be talking about prospecting. Yesterday we talked about recruitment, and the first aspect of recruitment is in prospecting, and the first aspect of prospecting is in contacting. Uh, I had to learn this through the hard way. Um, and for you guys out there that are new in the business and you find it difficult to recruit, the very first thing that you need to understand is that if you don't have enough contacts, by contacts I mean family, friends, um, workplace acquaintance, or fellow workers. If you have very few of those, it might be difficult, but it's a blessing to you in the start, because most people that join the BFG do happen to have a lot of warm or hot market, and they tend to run with the hot and warm market, and then once that comes to an end, they get stuck. But for people like me that barely knew anybody in Canada, starting the business is tough. I won't say was tough. It's tough, but I'm getting the hang of it right now. And so I would like to share prospecting with you. Well, my own experience, little experience. So the first thing you want to do first is to make a contact. Okay, and then how do you make a contact? So I'm going to be using an illustration from the Bible. If you go to the book of Matthew chapter 20 from verses 1 to 7, you will find out that it was talking about a man who was a house builder and who had a vineyard, and he left his house very early to hire laborers into his vineyard. Now you notice that it says very early. Early there actually signifies 6 a.m. Now if it's somebody who is a householder, it means he has a house, he has a vineyard, he has a business. That means he's wealthy, he's stable, and yet he still has to leave his house very early to go about his business. So that says a lot about our mentality as regards contacting, prospecting, and recruitment. We have to take this as a very serious business. It's not something we do when we feel like it or when it's convenient, because if you are waiting for that perfect time, it may never come, and what you'll be left with is frustration. So we need to have this kind of mentality that even as a householder, you have a home, you have a business, you must take contacting very serious. And so you see him in that story, he contacted people at 6 a.m., at 9 a.m., at 12 p.m., at 5 p.m. And then at 6 p.m., the day ended. He paid the laborers. So what is my take on this? The people he contacted at 6 a.m., 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 5 p.m. were all idle. They were waiting for an opportunity. Right? They were waiting for an opportunity. And here comes this man and says, "Oh, why are you idle?" And they said, "Oh, because no man has hired us." And so that's the thing. A lot of people don't know our business. So why don't you go about hiring these people, recruit them, prospect them, contact with them? And also another thing I learned from that story is the fact that he went into the marketplace. He went into the marketplace. And where is the marketplace for us in this business? Your local mall, the shopping mall, your local gym, your restaurants, your gas operator, all those cold markets. There are people that are waiting, idle, waiting for a change. And all you have to do is just strike a conversation. Nothing serious. You do the form, talk about their family, occupation, their marital status, and then recreation. So when you do that, you form a kind of slight relationship, and then you ask for their number. That's what I just do. I ask for their number, and they are willing to give me their number. And then when they give me their number, and I phone them so they have my number, and I tell them save my number, and that's the first step. And then the next step is that I now call them and set up an appointment, or even in that within that same arrangement, I asked questions in which I can maybe render some form of help to them. When you render help to somebody, you warm yourself closer to their hearts. So that's the way I do it, guys. Okay, take care. Bye.